The highly anticipated House Oversight subcommittee hearing brought out hundreds of people eager to hear from the three witnesses firsthand. Video shows just how crazy it was outside the Rayburn House office building. While this hearing may be over, the interest into what these UFOs are or are not is far from finished. Republican representative from Wisconsin, Glenn Grothman, chaired the panel's hearing. He made it quite clear he believes the House of Representatives investigation has only just begun. NewsNation correspondent Kellie Meyer is live in Washington, D.C. Kellie, what comes next?
And Elizabeth, that's the most important question here is what happens now? There's no doubt that Congress is engaged in a bipartisan way, but how is the Pentagon going to respond? How is the White House going to respond? We did hear a bit from them today, but are they going to address this in a tangible way? We heard from one congressman saying that this is just the first of many hearings into the government's handling of UAP-related incidents, the conversation just kicking off here on Capitol Hill.
After what happened today, I don't think you can put the genie back in the bottle.
UFO fever taking over Capitol Hill. Lines of eager enthusiasts waiting for a glimpse of this historic hearing. So much interest that an overflow room was set up for attendees who couldn't snag a seat. The day, a watershed moment for the UFO community.
I think that the groundwork has been laid. It's now in Congress's hands to deploy resources to do some more follow-up.
Congress leaving the hearing with homework to do, promising a bipartisan bill, and more hearings are on the way.
It was a very illuminating hearing. Obviously, I think several of us are going to look forward to getting some answers in a more confidential setting. I assume some legislation will come out of this.
Some members frustrated that they weren't able to get time with the witnesses in a secure meeting room in order to hear classified details. Some questions left unanswered due to the sensitive nature of the issues.
I have to be careful what I say in detail.
I'm going to be sending a letter. I'm going to be working with the members of the Oversight Committee to get Mr. Grush into a SCIF. You heard a lot of his answers today that are classified information that he provided to the Inspector General. We want to see that. And so I think that's the next step here is to get that information in a secure facility.
The committee pledging improvements in key areas, handling whistleblower complaints better, witnesses revealing there was retaliation for coming forward, creating ways to document and collect information about UAPs. One witness calling it a travesty there is no system to correlate UAP sightings and actually investigate the incidents, and erasing the stigma around the subject so those coming forward feel heard.
I don't want to sound cliche, but the truth. You know, I think that we're all citizens of this great country, and we're looking for our government to be open and honest with us. And if there is indeed some type of non-human intelligence operating, not just in the sky, but present here on Earth, we have a right to know, and we do want to know.
And you heard the word SCIF mentioned there, as you said. It's a sensitive, compartmented information facility. It's where members of Congress can go to hear from a witness on this highly classified information. You heard David Grush there couldn't answer some of those questions due to the highly classified information. So now there is that bipartisan push to hear from him in the classified setting to get more details, including what private companies could be involved in potentially covering up some of this information.